Our volunteers provide the backbone of our services within Queensland operations. They're dedicated to what we do. They help to bring the community into not only our centres but out into the community, assisting them to go from place to place. What they do is assist with people with their shopping. They engage with them so that it reduces down the isolation barriers that can occur, particularly as people have disability or are aged. They tend to be a little bit isolated, so our volunteers help with the driving and assist with people going from point A to point B and for shopping. I doubt whether we would have Queensland operation if it wasn't for our volunteers. They are the backbone. We owe a great deal of gratitude to them for what they do. The provision of the services up there, with running our buses and helping with the community, just wouldn't be there. We have a very lean team in terms of our staff numbers up there, so they assist with providing those services to the people that we support.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing. That's why I do this for, because I get enjoyment out of it too, and you're helping someone.
The volunteers are engaged for very long hours in a number of cases because of the trips that they do, running around in the community. They can be very, very long days. The downtime is not always there. They spend their own money for lunches, sometimes for even petrol, which we can provide some comforts to them, but really they need a place to be able to have some downtime. And our facility is not large enough, unfortunately, in Ipswich to enable us to do that.
Yeah, that's where we all come together there, and it's they're a great bunch.
It feels really welcoming.
Oh, it does. That's what I was saying before. Everyone is so positive, and it's very, very well. In my whole work life, I have never had that. There'd be someone that was always negative, but that's not the case there at ABLE. It's not. And I'm glad I'm there, volunteering.
So the volunteers have a number of roles, but primarily our community transport is where they're heavily engaged. They will to somebody's home, pick them up and transport them either in a bus or a car to go out and do their shopping, go to medical appointments. We have other volunteers that will actually engage on the telephone with them just to check that they're okay. So we have that connection back into the community by engaging either one-on-one or going out into the community for various activities. So if they've got a place that they can actually get together and also have a chat themselves, we're providing something back to them, which I think is important. It's not a matter of it's a one-sided arrangement. We should be providing something back, and the retreat is just one of those avenues for which we can assist and show that we do care about them. Well, we would obviously have some lounges and tables and chairs, refrigerator, tea and coffee facilities, newspapers, magazines for them to engage with. And I guess if there's other things that they would be interested in, whether it's a matter of television, something like that would help them with their downtime.